So hello friends, you are watching Demon God Gaming. Hope you guys doing well, and I'm back with another developer update. So this is the developer update for May. It did not included it did not include the fan app update, and the PTB is today on 27th May. If you are watching this video on the day, and you will have the PTB tonight, around tonight. Okay, so it's the 9.0 point update. New feature going next: prevention. Added a system to identify whether a survivor's sacrifice is an intentional attempt at going next. If a player is identified as intentionally going next, they will receive a disconnection penalty point. Remove the option to self unhook on first hook stage unless they have one of the following perks equipped: slippery meat, up the ante perk, a luck offering. Added unlocks the ability to attempt to unhook yourself effect to luck offerings. Survivors are no longer instantly killed after two struggle skill checks pass without any input. Please note that this connection penalty system is not active on the PTB, so certain facets of the goingness penalization will not be available to test. Okay. So basically, the survivors run to whenever they get caught on the first time, they leave me on the ground, I want to play it out, hook me, don't unhook me, I will finish myself. This kind of things are no more going to happen inside the game. Means if they are on the first hook, they will not get the self unhook option until they have slippery meat perk, up the ante perk, or a luck offering. That's a very good decision by the developers. Now, what about the second hook stage? On the second hook stage, you can't, even if you miss skill check, you're not going to be finished instantly. So you have to put some inputs. That's good. Another thing, going next: prevention. You can finish yourself. Even if you finish yourself and immediately start a match again, it will count as a disconnection penalty point, so you will lose points also. That's good. They made a good system now. I think the DBDM shutdown was necessary for behavior to develop a better game. Like now they're taking good decisions. They're taking very good decisions now, to be honest. Extreme hiding update AFK detection system. Reminder: if a player is considered AFK, crows will gradually begin spawning above the survivor, beginning with 1 and capping at 3. Once the survivor has 3 crows following them, they lose collision with other players. Why they need to okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Sometimes players, survivor players, what they do, they stay near a corner to body block other survivors, or they stay in a doorway or in a crucial point where a survivor needs to go around to counter a killer, so they will lose collision. That's good, very good. Blood wave spending improvements. Added an auto blood wave button which allows you to set how many levels you want to automatically progress through blood points per meeting. Okay. They have provided a GIF. For any reason the GIF is not getting rendered on the web page, we can visit that manually. Let's see what they have done. Okay. So you can select the number of levels you want to spend blood points for. That's good. You can prestige very quickly now. Modi update updated the Modi system so that it can now also be activated when 2 or more survivors are dead and the following occurs. The second last survivor is hooked and on struggle phase. Okay, that's good. So the second last survivor need to be on struggle phase or finish or whatever. The final survivor is in one of the following states: healthy, injured, or dying. Whoa. So you can directly mod a healthy survivor. That's a very good thing. So you can now directly Modi a healthy and injured survivor. It's a very interesting thing. By the way, I have hopes that I hoped that they will launch a new DVDM this year, but I think they are moving away from the DVDM. They are not going to launch any like DVDM type game anymore. I think so. We will not have an DVDM anymore. This is a sad part, but let's see what is the map offering update. Map offerings grant a flat percentage chance of being sent to the associate realm. This chance is no longer a guarantee. Map offerings no longer stack their effects. Map and gameplay affecting offerings are treated as secret during the loading screen. So, as Modi offerings, now map offerings will be treated as secrets, and map offerings no longer stack their effects. So that means if survivor team has 3 map offering, a killer have a single map offering there, so it will count it as 2 map offerings, not 4 map offerings, just 2 map offerings, and it will random which map will be selected. That's very good. So now killers don't have to see multiple raccoon city, like police station, or multiple area of crows maps. That's good. Spawn rules update. Adjusted the following spawn rules. Survivor spawn as close together as possible. Very good for lethal pursuer. Survivor spawn on the same floor means if it's a double decker map like game, or I think only game have 2 floors. Bottom floor have a floor. Ladder is also single floor. Is there any other? And if you count Haddonfield, then it's Haddonfield and that one spring, not springboard. Freddy's map. I forgot that name. That map's name, but only those two have buildings. Yeah, maybe. Uh, where applicable, so it's not necessary. Where applicable, so most of it is going to be game map. The killer will not spawn at the center of small maps. Okay, so killer will spawn also in a corner. It's a good thing. What happens now, the killers have to search again, like pro killers or the veteran players who play killer most of the time, they know where a survivor can spawn, and they immediately rush to that spawn area. So now it's a totally gamble type. It's going to be a gamble type thing. Change the name of Shroud of Separation to Shroud of Vanishing, and changed its effect to nullify offerings that change survivor spawn locations. Oh, okay. Shroud of Separation, it spawns servers separately, but now it's nullify other offerings that cause servers to spawn together or spawn very close to each other. So it will affect their it will nullify their effect. Change the name of Shroud of Binding to Shroud of Separation. Okay, so this one is changed to this one, and change its effect to spawn survivors apart from one another. Okay, this offering is going to be a killer favorite offering, because this offering will help them to get the previous spawning effect, where survivor will spawn 32 meters away from you all the time, and they will spawn separately to a certain distance. It's maybe 13 or 15 meters away from each other. So this offering is going to be killer favorite offering from now on, basically for Nurse, Hillbilly, Blight, I forgot his name, Wesker, any other character. Yes, and him, Doctor, and Cenobite. All this killer men will have a fun time with this offering. Also, no certain shroud offerings have historically worked counter to what each role might want, so we have adjusted them to better line up with this expectation. Okay, gamma adjustment setting, added a video category to graphics settings menu, added a brightness setting to the video category to adjust gamma. Gamma basically the, what should I say, a type of brightness, nothing more than that. Okay, lowest setting. Okay, this is the lowest setting in gamma, and this is the highest setting for gamma. Okay, I understand why it's added. It is added. uh, PC players can use filters through Steam. If they're playing on Steam platform, they can use filters for their gameplay, but console players, or if you are playing from Epic store launcher, you can't use filters. That's why this is added, and it's good. What VAV is doing right now, they are adding everything, every possible thing that will help the DVDM players who migrated from mobile, because DVD PC graphics is way darker than DVD mobile graphics, so they are helping them much in a much better way, and it's making the game like the game is walking on a good path right now. I think the DVDM shutdown is a good virtue for behavior. Now they are making the game they're improving their game in a better way. Custom match improvements, increase spectator slots in custom game to 5. Okay, it was 4, now it's 5. Added hotkey inputs to custom game spectating to quickly switch the view to a specific character and a cycle through characters view was one by one. Added controller support for the above improvements, that's up to them. The artist adjusted several add-ons. The leech, all of the leech spells are available at the start of a trial. Reduce cooldown of all spells. I don't know why they're so fixated with leech. I have noticed that most of the PTVs or developer update these days have a small or large leech update. I don't know why they're too fixated to improve this character. Like, it's in a balance area right now, I think. Cooldowns of all spells. Dispelling spheres projectile moves quickly when first cast and slows down over time. Increase the killer instinct's duration once the survivors exit dispelling sphere. Increase the attack cooldown period after fly ends. Increase the duration movement speed of fly. Adjusted mage hand hold time to make it consistent for both killers and survivors, resolving a known bug. Okay. Increase the effect of magic items when casting the associated spells. Adjusted several add-ons. Perk updates. Updated Call of Ryan, Dark Devotion, Hex Distribution, Machine Learning, Superior Anatomy, Terminus, Thrilling Tremors, Fact. Okay, as I told you, the PTB will be active today on 27th May. With the PTB, there will be a PTB patch note also. So on that patch note, this all of these perks new description will be available, means new buffs will be available. Also, botany knowledge, I don't think that it need a buff. This perk going to ruin the game again. Like, botany knowledge is in a balanced state right now, if you ask me, and this perk is very what should I say, unstable perk. If you buff it too much, it will make survivors totally unbeatable. If you nerf it too much, this perk becomes useless. uh, I don't think they should buff this perk too much. uh, it provides 35% or 45% buff right now. I can't remember, but I think it's in a stable area right now. They should not touch this perk at all. Champion of Life, don't buff this perk. This perk is already annoying and one of the OPS perks. Counter Force. Okay, this perk needs update, to be honest. it's not that good. Desperate measures. I can't remember which perk it is, but if I can't remember, that means this needs a buff. That's why I can't remember. Empathic connection is useless perk, to be honest. It's like a counterpart of empathy, nothing more than that. Excultation. Which perk it is? Light footed. Oh, it's the lightweight. Okay, in PC, its name is light footed, maybe, or light footed is that her perk of Ada's perk. I can't remember. If you guys know, please comment down below. It's lightweight, which has a feather icon, or it is the light footed, where Ada's foots are shown without her shoes. I can remember, like, both of those perk have similar names. So actually both of them need a slight buff, but don't buff them too much, because if it's lightweight, the feather icon based perk, then that perk will become too OP. That if it is buff, so we have to follow the P. Then we will continue. So that's it for today. See you all next time with another video.